Hello everybody and welcome to episode 43 of Ebrius SMP. In the last episode we got our slime farm and witch farm on and off switches done. But for today I was over here trading with my villagers. I emptied the cells out again. I still haven't gotten a Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 3 Silk Touch pickaxe or axe, which is pretty much the only two traits that I still need out of my villager breeder. Everything else I have, and I'm just exchanging villagers if I get a better trait. For example, I had this for 32, which is efficiency 4, and I got a 22 just not long ago. But what I want to do here is I have some villagers for Hades here, and I want to at least move him in the nether so he can get him from there. And these guys are breeding when the villager breeder is on because they're willing to breed when I traded with them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up another portal here. Just maybe this big. I can put some stone here. And then just 3 tall, just so it's enough space. Like that, and like so. And we can light this up. And then I'll go grab some glass and block it off and move all of these guys into the nether, and we can just put them there in minecarts again. So yeah, let me do that first, and then we'll continue with what I have planned for today. So here we go. The villagers are now here on top of the bedrock for Hades to transfer to his base just via rail super easily. And what I have really planned for today is something to do with the villager trading hall, kind of actually, or basically more with the tinder. What I want to do is get rid of this rail here and still have access to villagers. So when I press yes, I want the villager to still get put onto this rail, and instead of turning the corner and going over here, we just have the villager drop down, go into a separate rail that takes it to, let's say, the middle, either here or actually probably not here, probably more in a way of here or somewhere around this place. A block will pop from, a gap will open with redstone with some pistons, and the villager is gonna get shot up on a slime block and land on here. So I need to go in creative now and design this. I'm gonna take basically what I have here over by my storage area. I'm gonna take this thing and just link it up to a slime block launcher. I'm gonna do practically the same thing that happens under here, except I don't think they're gonna need to drop a slime block down or something, but I just need to get some timings right and get it all built. So I'll do that and I'll show it to you in creative, and then we're gonna go here and build it in survival. This is what I came up with. It's working really nicely actually. If we get this guy in a minecart, he's gonna go, boop, and he's up. He takes a little bit of damage, but that doesn't really matter. Because the thing works very nicely. So yeah, now I'm gonna go and install this in the villager trading hall and hook it up to the villager breeder, or the villager tinder even. So yeah, let me get on to that. I got it now installed, and I already tested it and it works, and I can show you by tossing this villager into the yes zone, which we don't really need, so I'm just gonna kill him afterwards, but he's gonna pop up. Boop. And there we go. He's half a heart damaged, which is fine, because when you trade him with him, he gets healed anyway. So yeah, that is wonderful. It is fully working. Now I can trade more, but we need to wait for the villagers to breed. So now that I blocked off, this was really my access point. I need a little secret door here on the side, so I'm going to install that, which is the same as all the secret doors that I have here in my base. Like these guys, backdoor access, and all that jazz. So I think I'm gonna put one on this side, one on this side, just for symmetry or something like that. But yeah, let me get onto that and I'll be back in just a bit. The doors are now in, so I can easily get access to the behind the scenes area, which I also cleaned up with some sea lanterns and some stone brick, and I changed the redstone a little bit. The yes button triggers this redstone line, which powers the repeater, goes over to this line and powers the dispenser again. The no button triggers the redstone dots that is there, powers the repeater, the same redstone line. And the rail where the villagers get killed off also goes a little bit differently. It was just going downwards more before. But I have a single problem still. Actually, no, I have two problems. One is not necessarily a problem, more of a different type of a thing, of a killing system for the villagers. But first, when I select a villager to keep, which I don't want to keep this one, but we'll do it for the testing purposes. He comes up here. I then maneuver him with rails around, put him in his spot, and then when I replace him, I get stuck with a minecart, which I was before going inside of the redstone and tossing it on this rail to get broken by the cactus and repurposed once again. Like, I could just destroy them and have a ridiculous amount of chests with minecarts, but it's pointless. I can just recycle the minecarts until I run out and then craft some more. So I want to have a shulker box or a chest or something in an area here that goes with hoppers down to this line and dispenses the minecart on the rail and recycles it, basically. So I'm going to figure out how I want to do that. The dispenser is probably going to go here, and then I just need to run some hoppers into it and probably put the redstone like back here behind it. So yeah, let me get on to that and I will show it to you in just a bit. I installed the dispenser over here that is going to dispense any minecart or any item in that sense that it gets. The minecart goes off the rail, it breaks on the cactus, and it's all nice and dandy. And I connected it with just the hopper line going from this item hopper here that has a shulker box above it. So we can just easily toss that in, and it dispenses. Even if it gets multiple minecarts, they don't get stuck or anything. So that is really cool. And with that, I think this villager project is now fully complete, I think, except for us having all of the villagers, which we're missing the Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 3, Silk Touch, Diamond Pickaxe guy. But we can make an Efficiency 4 Silk Touch, Unbreaking 3 pick by just combining these two pickaxes together. And I don't know if the cost, we can actually check. The cost of emeralds for both of these would be 27. And then we would only need another efficiency 4, which is 22. That turns it into 49. That would be the correct thing. And then amending is 10, so the total cost would be 95, 59 English numbers, and our numbers in Slovenian don't match up. But if we had a Breaking 3, Efficiency 3, Silk Touch pick for, let's say, 14 emeralds or even 15. That would be 15 plus 22 with the efficiency 4 would make it 37. And then amending would be just like slightly cheaper. It's the amount of emeralds that you spend for the one pick cheaper, basically. But it's fine. I have, like, with mending, you don't really need pickaxes that much. You don't need to create them constantly. The only reason I would, let's say, need that villager is if I wanted to have an like AFK ice farm that would use those, because then you just don't care. You just buy a ton and then they can break. But yeah, I'm gonna find some more things to do around here. Maybe do some texturizing if I feel like it, or maybe do something else. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out and I'll be back in just a bit. I decided what to do, and it's to texturize this entire room. I already did a little bit, and also I want to thank Hades for helping me. I need to do the entire inside of the TNT chamber to have it nice and pretty, and the ceiling over here and over there. The walls are all done, I think. Maybe there's some like blocks over there behind. We can even check. I have some wood. Did I texturize those? I don't think I did. So I need to do those, even though you're not gonna see it that much, but it's still gonna look nice. So I'm gonna get on with that. I need to do also the inside of here, I think. Yeah. And the ceilings, as I said. So I'm gonna get on it and I'll be back in just a bit. I've now finished the 3 ceilings over here and this little one over here that was still left to be done. This one I'm not gonna touch right now because I don't know what I want to do with the ceiling here. And I had an idea to open it up to the surface and then put a layer of glass on top, or maybe do something similar to this wall over here, but on a much bigger scale, like go up a couple blocks and then in one, and then up another couple blocks in one, and see how tall I can get it, and maybe curve it up on the top. So I want to have it nice and big, I think. I don't want to go just like in a diagonal there, because it's gonna end off really soon. And I still want to see that floor dropping down the witches, so I want to kind of go all the way up to that, or to the surface. So I might do that. It's gonna be kind of messy because it's different on both sides, because you have this giant gap here and there, and then you have this smaller gap on this side. So I might just ignore this side and go as if it's this wide over there and try and link it up somehow, but I don't know. Or maybe go from here, maybe I could add just 2 lamps where this is, and then just connect it with spruce wood and just have a double layer of spruce just to have it link up with this. Maybe, I don't know. I'll work on it in creative. I did make a schematic of this and I printed it in creative, in my creative world, so I can work on it in between episodes here. But yeah, I am gonna now go finish off this because I want to have this entire thing done. So the only thing needed is the blast chamber, and I'm running the cobble gen because I filled up some shulker boxes full of cobble to store in there, and I'm just gonna keep doing that. Even though I could install shulker box loaders, it just feels like I turn it on, it fills up, I work here, I can watch it or whatever, and yeah, I'm just filling up the chests and filling up some shulker boxes just because we need cobble for crafting and all that jazz. So yeah, let me get on with decorating this, and we'll see how it looks after I'm done. The chamber is now fully decorated. It looks really cool, and what I also installed is, if I turn this on and you stand over here, you can't really see the blocks moving, so I added this. Basically, it's just to lift you up, and you can get a friend, and you can watch the blocks move and the TNT chamber explode. It's really cool. I can actually show you the redstone. I also moved this door from here, because over here I have all of this junk, and it was really difficult to go down here in a staircase, because there's not enough space if I have the chamber closed up. So I added the door here with this button. You can see it closes and it opens, and it just goes down here, and I can show you the redstone. Like this, the redstone here is so squeezed in that things don't trigger other things. Basically, that block there has a redstone dust on top that is right underneath the block that the button is on. Then it pulses, or it powers this piston, which pulses this one to power this redstone line, which turns off those torches. So when this block retracts, the torches turn on, and it pulses the piston up, which is cool. And it works fine and dandy. So yeah, we have now this entire project and decoration thing fully complete. I think everything is decorated, all in the tops, all in the little nooks and crannies. Possibly maybe I'm missing like that part, but I don't care. It's fine. Like this is all done. I also removed the pressure plates and added buttons because I think it's just easier. You do your farming, you go out and you do that. And if you have a friend coming over and you walk over the pressure plate and it closes, opens, and it just causes hugeness. And this is what I've been doing to fill up the cobblestone. I just wait for all of them to fill up. So we'll be waiting on another double chest in a little bit. And then I can just Control Shift and Q to drop the entire chest on the floor, and then I fill up the chests here. So yeah, I think that is going to be it for today though. I'm hoping you enjoyed this episode. If you did, you should hit the like button, consider subscribing to see new videos, leave me a comment down below letting me know what you thought, and if you have any ideas on what I should do next. And I will see you all in the next one. Enjoy the beautiful noises of TNT exploding cobblestone. Have a great one. Bye bye.